Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Chris, KSA Kris, the Real Estate Blitz, and I just want to bounce something off you real quick because I don't know if you've experienced it, but I know I sure have, and I'm sure other people have experienced it. Hanging out at the office with other agents sometimes can absolutely drag you down. Like it can drag, it's like an anchor sometimes. Not always. I would even say, the brokerage that we're in right now, I get around some like crazy productive people that are moving, shaking, pushing, and that's what I'm looking for. But then there's those other people, and this is what ends up happening. This is what they say. That's not how it's done. Then all of a sudden, when you start doing something anyways, they go, well, you can't do that. You can't do that. Especially if you're really killing it and you're really producing, you're really hustling, right? And then out of the blue, when you're starting to succeed and you're just crushing it in numbers, they turn around and they go, how are you doing that? Look, this is what I would say. 2018 is here. 2018's here. This is your opportunity. If you didn't do it in 2017, this is your opportunity to become a trailblazer. And I'm telling you, you got to start trusting your gut. And, I can't express it enough. If you watch enough podcasts and you read some books and you start getting around people that are producing, I call it a meet me or beat me mentality. You're either at my level or above me. In fact, I'm going to write that down. Meet me or beat me. You're either at my level or above me. And that's who I'm going to be associating with, because the people that are below you that they don't have it inside of them, they aren't where you are, they aren't trying to get out there and produce, they aren't educating themselves, they aren't trying to do more in their business, they're the first ones that are going to be like, well, that's not how it's done. And it just blows my mind, because I'll run into an agent that really wants to do something, and like, well, Betty told me that that's not how it's done. I says, great. How many deals has Betty done this year? Well, I don't know. Let's ask her. Betty, how many deals have you done? Well, I've done 3. And you want to listen to Betty? Betty, it's been 12 months, and Betty's done a total of 3. Betty's done a total of 3 deals. And you really want to listen to Betty. Well, you know what? I don't. I sure don't want to listen to Betty, because Betty's wrong. Of course she's going to tell you that's not how it's done. She wants you, and the thing is, it's like agents, they aren't doing it on purpose. They aren't doing it to try to hurt you. It's just they genuinely believe that this is the way it's supposed to be done. Oh yeah, inbound, that's you don't need that. Oh, what cold calling? You don't need that. You don't need to do that. They want to stick to things that are not working anymore. And then they, and you hear it. I've been in the business for 30 years. Fantastic. How many deals have you done? That's the first thing that comes out of my mouth. It's no different than say, well, you should get into this investment. Fantastic. What's the return? Well, it's not about the returns. It's about, when you retire. No, it's about the returns. It's about the returns. Do you want to work for free? I don't want to work for free. If you want to work for free, you should listen to Betty. Betty's looking out for you if you want to work for free. If you actually want to make some money, don't listen to Betty. Trust your gut. Educate yourself. Massive action. Think big. Start small. Break it down into consumable things and move quickly. Start running through what you got to do. You should be going home tired. You should be exhausted. Oh, but Chris, what about work-life balance? I did a video on that. One day. But if you're just starting especially, you got no work-life balance. Let me rephrase. You can't have a work-life balance if you want to hang out with Betty and talk about stuff all day. If you want to talk about, I don't know, whatever Betty might be into, oh yeah, I went and did this thing and I went to a seminar. Well, great, Betty. Well, what'd you do after it? Well, I just met a lot of people. Okay, great. How'd you implement your business? Well, I had to take a break. Person's got to take a break after a seminar. Why should I just implement everything? I'll get to it next week. That's just crazy. That's crazy. It's broken. It's broken. So look, for the people that are telling you, and you'll hear it. If you're you're onto something when you start hearing these words. If you haven't heard it yet, you need to work harder. But you will. You can't do that. That's not how it's done. You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that. How are you doing that? That's how it always ends. It always ends with how are you doing it. They always want to be your best friend and ask you a bunch of questions. Just trust your gut. Be a trailblazer. Be a trailblazer. Be a trailblazer in your office. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of offices across this nation where they're dying. Be a trailblazer. You go out there and do it for you. Don't listen to none of those other people. Don't listen to them. And sometimes I would even say the people that are top producers, maybe shouldn't listen to them either. Good actions consistently over extended period of time. Just get to work. That's all I got today. Appreciate you. Do me a favor. Check me out on YouTube. Check me out on Facebook, The Real Estate Blitz. Going to be coming out on iTunes pretty soon. We're also on SoundCloud right now. Website should be up as well. We're going to be creating a whole bunch of stuff. We already started. And we're just going to put it up there for you to have. You know, a lot of people keep asking me a ton of questions and asking me for the stuff that we already have in our business that we've created. So in KSA, I'm just going to put it up on the website. You just grab it, you know, instead of, because every time I get around, I got to like look up on YouTube somebody's email address. I'm trying to email it. So we're going to put it up on the website, and you can just grab the stuff off of there. Hopefully, you know, at the end of the day, I'm on a mission. I want to help more agents actually do more business, because I feel like if we don't start banding together, we're going to lose this industry to somebody else. It's already underway. I want to do the best I can, at least my part, to help as many people as I can to become true professionals, to keep this industry alive, because I love what I do, and I love the fact that it takes care of my family the way that it does. That's all I got today. Appreciate y'all. Real Estate Blitz. Talk to you later.